Salutations, dear viewers, and welcome to Ashes, a total conversion mod for Doom. ZDOOM, specifically. Now, on a technical level, this isn't quite as impressive as Total Chaos, but I would still highly recommend playing this as long as you're not gonna be super, like, put out by the graphical style and so forth, because it is pixely and, like, very doomy. Oh, that's not good. Nope. I had a major pain of a time capturing this, though, because ZDOOM does not like being captured full screen, and for some reason, this game does not like being captured even as a window. So, there's also that.
Yes.
Oh, look. Locals.
Fresh.
Well, that worked. Yes, instead of the mighty boot, we have a boot knife. Or a jackknife, or whatever. Oh. Ah! Oh. So, scrap is our currency. It will become important. Now, I don't really need the tutorial, which incidentally is what this is, but the stuff that you get in the tutorial, like, this is considered a level as part of the main campaign, so it's entirely skippable, but the stuff you get here, you carry with you into the main campaign, which is why I always do the tutorial. You'll get a lamp early, you'll get a pipe bomb early.
I can eat his leg.
This game still uses Doom's, RNG-influenced damage numbers, so your weapons have a maximum and minimum damage quantity. Thing is, you are not super durable in this game, so you can't go berserk.
I get his liver. I get his flesh.
We got a survivor. We even have Duke Nukem style items that we can use at our discretion as opposed to at the moment we pick them up. Where are you?
Eat his.
Our 6-gun here is a bit more powerful than the semi-auto we're gonna get later. But as you might imagine, you got that smaller capacity, and you're gonna find less ammo for this, because it's a weapon that I think the odds of the enemy dropping bullets for this is somewhat random, because to my knowledge, no enemies actually carry this weapon. It's always the like, rusty Glock. So here's where, if you're darting around, you might miss something important. Pipe bombs as traps can be disarmed. But of course, if you just go running through this doorway, you're literally just gonna blow yourself up. Yeah, don't know if we're clear. Nope, I think we're clear. There's our light switch. So yeah, we're a scaver, so we're basically like a scavenger in this post-apocalyptic, I think it's meant to be like post-nuclear world. Vehicle handling is not great, but then again, it's not like Doom was ever designed for vehicle handling. Oh, that's another thing I got. I got a med kit out of this, which I, again, otherwise would not have. Granted, I've also taken some damage. I think by the end of this, though, we'll be able to have that fixed up. Basic food items are your one-off healing items. Like, here's a point that I want to make with art design in general. Yes, this is pixelated. Like, yes, it's primitive. But in terms of the look of everything, right? Like, the stylistic decisions. That all looks fine. Like, this feels like a detailed post-apocalyptic world, which is the whole impression that it's trying to create. I'm almost as good as new. We get to keep this money as well. I mean, the opportunities to buy things in this first episode are somewhat limited. You basically got, like, 2 chances to buy stuff, but some of the stuff you can buy can actually be game-changing later. It is, unfortunately, one of those things where you sort of have to know what you need before you need it. Otherwise, you're not even going to think about it. It's going to be like, oh, well, what am I going to need that for? So we want to get into town proper. There we go. So, this guy will offer us access to the shooting range for a fee and scrap. However, this being a Doom-style game, and with some influence from probably the Duke, there are secret passageways everywhere. So we can very easily... We can very easily get into that shooting range without actually paying him a bit of scrap. So why would we pay for something we can get for free? So yeah, one of the problems I had capturing this is that because it's windowed, but I can capture the window, I have to capture full screen to avoid basically like my desktop becoming a background to the HUD. I had to overextend the video capture beyond the capture area to basically box out, shot shells, that's useful, to box out the area that I didn't want to capture. I also, as a backup, developed a black box set, which basically would just cover the things, but then you'd have kind of a picture-in-picture type look, and I know that some people get put off by the smallest things. Oh, bunch of revolver ammo. I'm not going to use it for target practice, because it's more useful to shoot actual things that are trying to kill me. You know, this mod is free. Comes with my recommendation, because like I said, it's actually good. I mean, I found the 2 secret levels in this first episode myself. Now, I will be going to both of them. But this is not going to be like 100% secrets run. It's going to be a bit like my actual Doom run, where I got all the secret levels, but I did not get all of the secrets, because I'm not that much of a nerd, guys. I'm sorry. So, our first level proper. Training gloves are off for this one. We have enemies with guns, but all the guns in this mod use projectiles as opposed to hit scans, so if you're far enough away from your target, you can sort of dodge bullets.
Whoa!
Find you!
I didn't have a full reload for that.
Find you!
Nope, that's... Come on. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that weird Doom pathfinding honestly makes it look like they're actually trying to dodge your shots. It's literally just a pathfinding.
Find you!
Whoa! Hey!
Because these raider types basically have like a rusty Glock, because it's literally what that is. It's just a rusty Glock. Oh. You can see that right there. Sometimes it takes one revolver shot to bring them down, sometimes it takes two. Again, it's a result of the Doom damage RNG. Oh god. Ow. Oh.
That'd be good.
Yeah, like I said, this game is not meant for a guns blazing style. You need to use cover, stay on the move. You are not super tanky.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Your weapons are not super accurate. You'll find some more powerful options later on. That's actually a thing that you'll discover. Oh, that looks like... Nope, some of the scrap is RNG related, so you won't find... Oh! Gotta inform your ammo usage around the weapon you have more ammo for, not necessarily the weapon that you want to use. So, home defense. There's a secret button. Nope, that wasn't it. There it is. And shotgun early. Well, we'd find it later this level anyways, but... Health's improving. Yep, there's a guy with a shotgun.
This place over.
They're a bit tougher than the normal thugs. This game has a good soundtrack as well, like... Oh. Shotgun guy, priority target, he can do way more damage than the pistol thug. Max sick, Pliskin sick, Eli getting the fuck out of Dodge. You're all fired! So here... Secret button. Yep. There we go. Ammo, medkit, Doom poster, which is a nice little, what's the word, affectation? So there's the key card we need. I don't quite remember where we're supposed to... I think there was a switch. Not bad. Ah! And our plot-based objective for this mission, this radio.
This old radio's gotta be worth something. Now I just need to find my ride.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Ah! I mean, it handles like Doom, as one might expect, but... Oh. The balancing changes make it feel more tense because of your increased vulnerability. I mean, I'm tempted to play this on a higher difficulty. I'm playing it on standard because... with some games, I'm willing to, like, LP on hard mode purely because I'm confident that even on the hard difficulty, I can still smoothly move from place to place and not have, like, numerous do-overs and a bunch of editing. I can't say that about this game with confidence, so I'm sticking with the standard difficulty. Besides, this is the first level, and were it not for the fact that I know where most of the secrets are, I'd be struggling. So that was a stim, which I believe is another portable med. Now, there's a suit of armor in here that I am going to grab now. I usually save it for the end level, but this is a bit of like Duke Nukem style interaction of the environment, which is interesting that if I blow these up, it actually alters the level geometry. Of course, it's in the typical Doom fashion of basically just lowering a panel, but that gives me access to this area, where I can get some leather armor. I think the armor types are leather and metal, kind of parodying the typical Doom style of Mega Armor and the standard armor. I mean, all these enemies are... behaviorally, they're programmed differently in terms of how they act, but they're essentially reskins of your classical Doom bestiary. Yep, that was the secret way into this room. You know, for those of you who value your lives, because this room's pretty populated. Yeah, this handgun gets mostly outmoded once you have the subgun. It is still useful in dark areas, because with your lamp, you can only use a one-handed weapon. So basically one of the two pistols. So if you don't have enough revolver ammo... If you don't have enough revolver ammo, then the handgun is your lamp weapon of choice. And this is actually a bullet manufacturing facility, so when we turn the power on, this thing is essentially creating ammunition. It's basically just an in-engine effect, but again, it's a kind of environmental interactivity that you don't expect from something in the classic Doom engine. That's much more a build engine type of thing. Like I said, this game has its technical moments, its bits of genius. Yeah, I know there was a way. That office that they were sort of sniping me in, I know there's a way up there. Okay, we got a ladder. There we go. War is no excuse for being late, loser. I'm glad you're dead. And that's basically it. That's actually where we entered, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's to the hog, and we are out of here. Once I do a small weapons check. No, we're good. Now for some plot.